man, is I don't want to be Judas and Jesus at the same time. Someone sent me a picture once that I know is a false picture. I've seen it before, and they sent it to me on Facebook. And or they did. I called St. Jude and sent them money for my Social Security ability, and I wasn't able to send them that much this month because I cause I was busy trying to get out here to Washington D.C. to really actually help things, and people are in denial about that. Like, this is crazy. In Washington D.C., we're kind of all like drowning in a lake of sewage. Like, not really. That's not funny right now. Just turn off a valve and I fucking see the top of a sewer thing off, and I throw a piece of shit back in there. What I'm trying to say is one of the things is this is the SOS I'm sending out to the world. Okay, the goddess of Egypt, the goddess of love in Egypt, her name is Isis. So are fighting in the name of Allah for the goddess of love. This is not. This is something that I know. What just happened right there? Like, I don't know. Like, there is no team. Whatever. Like, I'm not trying to be anti-Jew, anti-anything. Like, I mean, there's atheists, so go to they make hella jokes. I mean, whoops, I should have said hella, huh? Heck of jokes. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to make after Necropolis, because my life is being misconstrued, as all these people do in time. And I know that THYME is, pronounced time. Fuck. Where's my nymphetamine when I need it? Oh, it's on the fucking radio somewhere, huh? I'm not trying to say I'm going to go around like, we're like, okay, I make jokes. If you've ever been to, what do you call it? The Smithsonian, and you go there and watch the Howard Hughes production. He's like, all kidding aside, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, they end it with Hell's Angels. Like, it wasn't supposed to become like some kind of, private motorcycle club or whatever the fuck, and be misconstrued like that. I mean, what is really going on here? Like, I'm like, Jesus, like, this is one of the problems. Like, so supposedly I look like Jesus, and then like somebody saw me one day and they're like, oh, there's Jesus. And I was like, I hate him because there's a guy who goes by Jesus in Eugene, like making fun of all these people that go to work every day, calling them sheep when he's just sitting there doing nothing every day, and they still try and throw him things. And I was like, one day I'm sitting and I'm like, if you can't make like there's somebody who had a broken light or something like that, and if you can't fix that fucking tail light, you're not a Jesus or whatever the fuck. You can't make a miracle like that. Like, how do you turn water into wine really fast? How do you measure these things? Hecameters? I mean, Byron's song is this anyways. Was the Odyssey about Zeus in disguise? Like, they think I wasn't they think that I wasn't a combat veteran, shit like that. Like, who owns the biggest, solar of Damocles? Infinite energy? With Jesus Christ? Fuck no. Like, I'm sorry about my luck, because my shirt right now does not mean that I'm alive. War going under my veins just because I want to get my DNA tested when there's one race, the human race? I mean, are human beings a failed experiment or what? Like, I sit and wake up Wolverine. Do I have claws right now? Leave. How can I have PTSD from reading comic books? How can I have PTSD from clearing paperwork? How can I have PTSD from these things based on God truly? What? I need part. Like, is it even there? Like, can I take my head off in public and be what? Like, what is that? Like, how do am I Jack the Pumpkin King? Anthony J. Crowley? I'm sorry that I wasn't born beautiful. Are you sure? What do I need a dose of? Why do I shake sometimes? I've been doing that my whole life without being an alcoholic. Who's online live right now? Like sometimes I cross myself when emergency vehicles go. Once I was in Seattle and I was Universal Unitarian Church, and I told them that I'm a raised Catholic. I want to say, it's a good idea to cross yourself when emergency vehicles go by. Like, am I real or not? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like one time I was someone, and I was like, this kid was like, he's like, fire, sticky gets on my face. And I was like, what'd you just say? To me, it sounded firm, sticky gets on my face. And I was like, what did you say? And then he said, watch this. And he took a candle and pushed it off the fucking, like I hear sometimes weird. Like I tried to explain this somewhere once. Blame for this one. Why is Corinthians a monster? He just disappears after he says he's going to go do something. Like one time I was like, I'm off to eat an acorn squash. And what did it sound like to everybody else? I don't know. Read a comic. How did that happen? Like, what is going on here? I don't know. What am I supposed to laugh at all these weird fucking jokes for? Like the whole reason I got my PTSD for life, the whole reason I got my Social Security disability for life was, one, you can't take Social Security away, Thomas Paine, Social Security works, like, whatever, J.K. Rowling, like, richest woman in the world, took all her money, put it right back in the system, but she still lives a very comfortable life. Me, I would love to live a comfortable life. We need another Nelson Mandela for president? Yes! That's what this is all about.